In eastern Washington now, 3 major wildfires are still burning in the Spokane area. But the good news here, containment on the fires is now up to 50% with no recent growth. In Northwest Spokane, neighbors are reconnecting 1 week after fires threatened their homes. Some fought the fires themselves from their very own backyards. Evan Watson reports from a hillside where the fire stopped advancing.
I talked with neighbors who describe watching the fires spread across this valley, jumping over the Spokane River and heading up the hillside. Some fought back, running up and down the street, spraying homes with water. A few houses burned, others saved by neighbors with hoses. A week ago, neighbors watched the Old Trails fire rip through this valley. Today, they're reminded how close it came.
Just the generosity of all the people that are around us is, we bought into the right neighborhood.
Betsy Schmidt and her husband were states away at a family reunion in Minnesota.
And our neighbor and some other neighbors had come over with our hose and these hoses, and we're spraying down everything. And it's just kind of overwhelming to think otherwise our house might not be here.
Other families didn't return to good news. Just a few houses away on the same street, the fire burnt down multiple homes and backyard sheds. Dan Wunderlich
We're spraying water down. Well, then the fire comes right up the deal.
Was one of the neighbors trying to save as many houses as he could.
Ate probably 50 pounds of soot, at least. Lucky, fortunate. Why did my house survive? 3 houses down, burned all the way to the ground.
On Saturday, firefighters walked the perimeter of the damage, right up to Schmidt's property line.
When you look around, the devastation, thinking how quickly it could have been so different. People that we don't even know, we haven't even met. That it's pretty overwhelming to think that there's people that are that good.
Crews monitored and assessed homes in the neighborhood on Saturday morning. Schmidt looks at photos of the fires and then out into the smoky air and mass of burnt trees across that valley behind her home.
But it's still beautiful, even the way it is.
This part of Northwest Spokane is still under a level 3 evacuation order, but many neighbors are now back home looking at impacts and finding ways to help each other. Evan Watson reporting.
And a reminder, we've activated our Northwest Response Fund. You can donate by scanning this QR code on your screen. Your donations go directly to the Red Cross to help those affected by wildfires in eastern Washington and throughout Oregon. If you want to donate in person, just visit any local U.S. Bank branch.